Yo, what is good, everybody? It's KJ, and I am back with GBU Week 7. I'm super excited for this matchup. We are facing John Jr., and it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be fun. I think his team is super scary. I mean, I'm going to put it up on the screen right now, and you can see just so many scary mons. I don't even necessarily think that he's going to bring the Great Tusk, just because I feel like I have a pretty good matchup into it. But he could very well bring Great Tusk. He could very well bring the Slowbro Galler. He could very well bring the Clef Key for screens and Thunder Wave support and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. The 6 on the screen are the ones I do expect him to bring. He did end up making a trade. Originally, he had Heatran and Bramblegast, and he picked up Clef Key and freaking Ogerpon-Hearthflame, which y'all that have been watching my PPL games know Ogerpon is a freaking demon. So I am very worried to face this thing. Let's get into the team. So first we've got the Manaphy. We are Lumberry just in case he does decide that he wants to bring the Clef Key, because honestly, the Clef Key is just really scary and it stops pretty much all setup. My thinking is either he's going to bring Clefable or he's going to bring the Clef Key, because those are the mons that really do well into my team that stop offense, right? So he's going to have to bring one of them. He might bring both, who knows, but the Clefable will obviously be good for the Roaring Moon, and the Clef Key will be good to just para anything else that's trying to set up or anything like that. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, we are a Tail Glow Acid Armor set this week. Stored Power and Surf. If we get to +3, Stored Power plus Surf hits everything on the team for stupid amounts of damage, minus the Clef Key and the Clefable, because the Clefable will be unaware if it does come. So just with that in mind, it's like, this is pretty solid. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Manaphy just does a freaking ton to his team if we can get rid of the Clef Key and if he does not have the Clefable. So I do expect the Clefable to come. I did some mocks. The Clefable didn't come in mocks, but yeah, I expect it to be here. Next, we have the Ability Shield Flash Fire Armor Rouge. We are Terra Grass this week. First time we're bringing Terra Grass. And this thing is actually really, really good into the Ogerpon. So with us being Ability Shield, if he thinks he can just click Ivy Cudgel, as long as he's not thinking about sort of this potential combination of item plus ability, we're in a good spot, because what Ability Shield does, it basically stops Mold Breaker from happening. So the idea here is he clicks Ivy Cudgel, we get the Flash Fire boost, and then we get to just fire off an armor cannon. And it's going to do big damage. So this thing, we don't really want to switch in with this. It's mostly going to be maybe Ogerpon gets a kill, or this comes in after, and then we just come in and absolutely obliterate something. And the nice thing is, his ways of hitting Armor Rouge are potentially like knockoff or with Stomping Tantrum or something like that. But if we're Terra Grass, we resist Stomping Tantrum. So it would just be knockoff, but is he going to bring knockoff into the potential double fairy plus Roaring Moon? Possibly, but I think this thing's going to want a different coverage move. So overall, I think this is just a really good mon for me. I am hoping that he doesn't bring the Snorlax, because if he doesn't bring the Snorlax, then honestly, Armor Rouge kind of goes ham. But if he does bring the Snorlax, then Snorlax is a very good switch into this, and I immediately just go into Corviknight. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so next, as I was saying, we have the Corviknights. We are leftovers, and honestly, we are bulk up with Roost, Brave Bird, and Body Press. So Brave Bird, Body Press hits most of the team, and we can pretty freely bulk up on something like the Snorlax. I do need to play around that a little carefully if he does bring the Rotom Wash, because obviously Rotom Wash is really threatening to the Corviknight. But honestly, I like this set, and I think if we can get to +1 and then click Body Press, we can really do some damage to some stuff, especially looking at his team. The only thing that really wants to switch into that is Clefable, and that's the other thing, is if he decides to bring Clef Key over Clefable, then doesn't really have a fighting resist. So if he brings Clef Key, it almost feels like he has to either double up and bring Clefable or bring the Slowbro as well. So I need to try to take advantage of that a little bit, and I think at least one of the other mons that I'm bringing will be taking advantage of that. I really wanted to fit the Breloom onto the team, but it was just really tough for me. Breloom, if I knew that one of, like, honestly, what I will say, I would have brought Breloom had he still had the Heatran. If he still had the Heatran, I would have brought Breloom, because I think Breloom then could have been really good into that. But with the Ogerpon being here, I really can't justify bringing Breloom, because, like, Ogerpon just comes in and forces it out. Rotom, I have to hope that he's not speed invested and run a bunch of speed to outspeed to be able to deal with that. And then there's also the Iron Jugulus, which is really obnoxious. And also, there's a freaking Clefable. So, all in all, I really didn't think that I could bring the Breloom, even though fighting grass coverage into this team looks really good. So, next, we do have the Alolan Ninetales. We are Snow Warning. We are Aurora Veil Baton Pass, so that we can Baton Pass out on stuff, especially if we're in on Weavile and we think it's going to switch out rather, then we can Baton Pass into something. And then we've got Blizzard and Moonblast just because those hit things really hard. We are more offensive than usual this week, and that is because we do want to be able to hit like a Rotom Wash coming in with Moonblast, something like that. So that'll be really good because we couldn't really fit Freeze Dry onto the set this week. And the other thing we want to Baton Pass on is potentially a Snorlax. So Baton Passing on Snorlax into anything that has fighting coverage will be really nice. And we are Boots on this as well, because he does have pretty damn good hazard setters. Next, and this mon is actually, I think, going to be pretty pivotal to a potential win, is the Enamorus. So we are Yachi Berry because we really don't want to just like fall over to the Weavile. And we are actually Superpower, Moonblast, Earth Power, and Healing Wish. So the idea here is we can potentially Healing Wish back up the Manaphy late game. And also Superpower, again, just looks really good into the team. We are mixed, but we don't actually have to be, or I guess it's not really mixed because we're just running mixed coverage. But like Superpower obliterates Snorlax, like 2-hit KOs Snorlax, even at minus attack. Most Snorlaxes, I should say. If he's running HP and defense investment, that's not going to be the case. If he's just running defense investment or just running HP investment, that will be the case. But yeah, so 2-hit KOs most Snorlax, and then plus if we get the boost, then it's gonna when we get the boost, because we're contrary, it will 2-hit KO. So that's really exciting. And yeah, I think overall this thing just does really well into the team. If he is bringing the Slowbro, then we have Earth Power for it. Otherwise, we're just clicking Moonblast to hit things, and then, yeah, Superpower is just good. So, last move was Healing Wish because, again, I think I need to late game kind of get Manaphy in a spot where it's healed back up, because I think early game, I'm definitely going to be kind of using Manaphy to break it, ideally, and then later game, if we can use it to kind of pick the last few things off, that would be great. So, yeah, and then the last mon we're bringing is the Colberberry Palisand. I was about to say Sandcastle. It is a Sandcastle, but still. We are Colberberry, and this is a pretty much max defense Palisand, and we live hits from almost all Weaviles. I think it might be all Weaviles because of the Colberberry. So the idea here is we just want to get rocks up with this thing. We do want to get rocks up. I might check to see if it learns something like Counter, because that could be really cool. But I know, like, having Shore Up is really nice for it. So who knows what I'm going to do. But overall, I think just dual stabs, Shore Up, and then Stealth Rock is really nice. And this thing does pressure the Galar Slowbro if it does come. But I really just looked and I was like, okay, both of my hazard setters are weak to Weavile. Weavile is really, really freaking scary. So what do I have to do? And I knew I had to go Colberberry, and yeah, we just gotta kind of hope for the best. We recently played a game against a Weavile, and it went bananas against us. So we'll see what happens. But this is the squad we will be playing a little bit later, and I'm pretty excited. So I'll catch y'all later for the battle. Okay, so we are back, and all right, so we do see the Ogerpon, we see the Weavile, we see the Lax. He is Terra Poison on the Jug, and no Rotom. Okay, so we do see the Slowbro, and no Rotom. Okay. I think we just lead and get our rocks up. I think we lead and get rocks up, because rocks are really good in this matchup. So, yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Rocks are really good in this matchup. I do have to make sure that I do preserve this for the Slowbro. But, yeah, we're ready. We are ready. So, good luck, have fun to John, and let's do this. Let's do this. So, I was expecting Terra Flying on the Iron Jugulus, but hey, it is what it is. It's Terra Poison, so. Ooh, he leads with it, too. He leads with it. Okay. I think we just want to just get rocks up. If he taunts us, that's fine. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yep. Yep. That's understandable. So this thing is a little rough. Because he's Terra Poison, that's really tough for us. We don't actually have a great answer to Terra Poison. Terra Poison is scary. He also did bring the Snorlax, so I don't think he raw. Okay. Here's my thinking. He does not raw poison move here. That would be wild. He does not raw poison move here. There's no way. Yo, if he raw Terra Poisons, that was a hell of a read. That would be a hell of a read if he raw Terra Poisons. Oh my goodness, that would be a crazy read. Like, good on him if he does it. Oh, he U-turns. Okay. Whoo! Okay, so we have seen U-turn. We have seen taunt. That makes sense. So what comes in here? Yeah, I kind of want a superpower here. Oh, he doesn't know we're Yachi. He does not know that we are Yachi. I hope he SDs. Thinking we're going to switch. He also doesn't know if we're Scarf. So, okay. Ooh, he goes back into this. Okay. He does go back into this. Okay. Let's bluff that we are Scarf. So this means he doesn't have one of his stabs. He either doesn't have... Because we've seen U-turn, and we've seen taunt. Unless he brought both stabs and no poison move, which I doubt. I highly doubt. Like, 2 fairies, there's no way he didn't bring poison move. There's no way. There's no way he did not bring Terra Blast. So, I'm thinking... I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't have brought Dark coverage. Which could be good. He just U-turns back. Okay. We're in the cycle. That's fine. We are in the cycle. That is okay. I'm a little worried Snorlax could be the play. But yeah, he's keeping us in the cycle with the... I keep wanting to say Hydreigon. With the Iron Jugulus. Which, I love this mon. Iron Jugulus is dope. Okay, back into Weavile. I think I get rocks up on this thing. I do think I just get rocks up on this thing. I want rocks here. We live a hit. I really want rocks on this thing. Like, I really want rocks up. Whew. Okay. That looks like banded damage. That looks like banded damage. Hell, that's probably adamant band damage. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure that's band damage. I think we go into Ninetales here. I think we just go into Ninetales here. I'm pretty sure that's banded damage. If that's not banded damage, I fucked up. Put it that way. I'm pretty sure that's banded damage, though. Yeah, to do that much. Yeah. I think we'll click Veil here on the probable Jug coming in. So let's see. Let's see what comes in here. Oh, that makes sense. Perfect. We don't want to give him any more information. I'm going to take a chance here. Because if we can shore up with this thing, we're actually in a pretty good spot. If he doubles, good on him. Hell yeah. Okay. We stopped the brick break. Okay. Let's shore up. Let's get healthy. See if he speed crept this. I hope he didn't. I hope he did not speed creep this. Yeah. So it's funny because in mocks, I did a mock for this, which I don't usually do a ton of mocks, but I did mocks for this, and we did get... I ran into freaking Brick Break on the Slowbro. And that was something that was pretty difficult for me to deal with, so I ended up bringing the freaking Palo-Sand. Okay, so let's see what comes out. What does this want to do? It's cursing. Okay. I figured that was going to happen. We can bulk up. Let's see. Let's bulk up. If this is standard Curse-Lax. Not doing a whole lot. But unfortunately, we kind of have to just keep going with it. Because we can't let him just... We can't let him just keep cursing up and we not... Like, this is not going to be great. It's going to come down to, like, who gets crit and stuff like... Like, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. He also could just go into Unaware Clef. I kind of wish I was Iron Defense at this point. If I was Iron Defense, I would outpace. He has Heat Crash. Ooh. That does a lot of damage. That does more damage than I'd like. That did... Okay, wait, but we can roost that off. We're fine. So he gave us an opening there. Man, if I would have... If I would have went with the agility set, I was talking to some people and they were trying to convince me to go with the agility set. That could have been really good. So here's the thing, right? We're in a spot where we're about to be at +3. He's also going to be at +3 if he curses. I probably should have roosted. He crashes again. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll roost here. I will roost here. Because now we're at +3. He probably has some HP investment and quite a bit of defensive bulk as well. Okay, he's going for the para. Cool, no para. Now we can start body pressing. Now I feel comfortable clicking body press. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm just going to click body press. Not going to get greedy at all. Just going to start doing some damage to this. This is a mon I really wanted to pick. Honestly, when I was looking, Snorlax was a mon I felt was really good as a Terra Captain. We get no para. Okay, so something's taking a body press. Okay, so we're going to see how much this does. Rocks. That does nothing. Slowbro Galler. So we're taking a little bit. I kind of want this thing dead. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want this. We are Spadef. We have quite a bit of Spadef. I'm gonna Brave Bird this. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. We're +3. We kill it. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Corv gets first blood against Slowbro Galler. We're at +3. And, like, at +3, Ogerpon's not... Like, I think we just keep Corv in to get another kill. Because we're over 50%. We've seen Jug... Or switch moves. So, even if Jug is max special attack... Unless it's Expert Belt, it doesn't kill Corv most times. So, yeah, I think we're good. I think we risk this. I think we 100% risk this. We know they're not boots. Yeah, I think we 100% risk this. It's just Dark Pulse. Okay. Yeah. And, yeah, oh my goodness, this is great. So, now... Jug is dead. Is this Magic Guard Clef? I think we want to save. I do really think we want to save this. I really think we want to save Corv. Because Corv can... I do think we want to say, because Corv can roost on the Snorlax. I think I'm going to go into Ninetales here. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to save Corv because it can rest on the freaking, the Snorlax. If he poison jabs here, then, hey, good on him. If he poison jabs or Iron Heads, but then Corv gets to come in. He crashes. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. So we get to get Veil up. We get to get Veil up pretty freely. Oh my goodness. Yo, having Iron Jugulus out of the way is so nice. Yeah, he just stays in, clicks Crash. That makes sense. Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. That is perfect. I'm going to Moonblast. He does switch. Okay, cool. I probably could have Blizzard. I probably could have clicked Blizzard, but Moonblast here I think is good. Snorlax is so bulky. I probably should have just clicked Blizzard, but it is probably thick fat, so... So now, I'm still thinking it's offensive Clef. Also, Weavile probably comes back in to try to kill this. If Ogerpon comes in, I let this go down, and then I go into Armor. Back in comes Weavile. Okay. He probably locks in a knock. We have Veil up for a couple more turns, so... Yeah, he locks in a knock. That's fine. We go into Palisand every day of the week. Because we are Colbur, and we do live one. And... Yeah, we just click Earth Power. I wonder what he's going to do here. Or the reason why I go into this is because now I'm in a spot where either he has to attack this and then he can't switch in again, or he switches out and then again he still only has one switch in, and then something else is going to take Chip and then also take Earth Power. So we're going to see what kind of Clef it is very shortly. I am worried about a setup Clef. Okay, he clicks Knock. We should live this. We're living on 3. Wow. Oh, he crit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is scary. That is very scary. He freaking crit us. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just going to Earth Power again. Weevil's going to get another kill. So Weevil's going to kill Palisand here. But now... So he's going to knock us off. But like... Oh, that's not what I want to do. He's going to knock us off, but we get to go into this. And now we get a defense boost. Because... So we're going to take the knockoff, unfortunately. And I guess I should have done this earlier. We get to superpower this. Get a defense boost and an attack boost. And now we're in a spot where anything that comes in, we're in a pretty good spot. Damn, that still does a ton. Yeah, I probably should have just went into this the first time when I was behind Veil. That I might have threw. Yeah, Ogerpon comes in here for sure. Yep. It takes rocks damage. Ooh, do I Healing Wish? No. I think I just Earth Power. I'm just going to Earth Power. He SDs. Okay, yeah. I think that's fine. Yep. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, yikes. Okay, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay. Man just went for a second one. Okay, we go into this. Gotta do what we gotta do. So, we can just click Psychic. We told them we're Terra Grass, so. Alright. This is about to come in clutch, I hope. I really hope he did not bring another move for this. I really hope he did not bring another move for this. He clicks Cudgel. Let's go. Let's go. It worked. The tech worked. Holy crap. And we have a fire boost now. We have a fire boost now. Oh my goodness. The tech worked. Holy crap. I was so afraid of this thing. I was so freaking afraid of this thing. Okay. So it is unaware. I'm just going to click Armor Cannon until this thing goes down. I just click Armor Cannon until it goes down. Okay, there we go. Holy crap, Armor Rouge coming in clutch. Holy crap. So, yo, GG to John. We are 3-4. We are 3-4 with a chance at playoffs, y'all. We are 3-4 with a chance at playoffs. We are 3-4 plus 3. GG to John. Yo, I just want to say big shout out to John. John invited me to this league, and yo, it has been a freaking blast. I drafted a team that I was not very comfortable with, and I'm getting used to it now that it's almost week 8. But like, yo, big shout out to him. John is one of the freaking best players in the community. So please, everybody, if you're into Pokemon content, please go check him out. His channel is going to be in the description below. But yo, thank y'all so much. And we'll be back for week 8. If we win, I think we're in playoffs. So fingers crossed. It's a good thing we've kept our differential up. Like being 3-4, but being +3 is freaking huge. So take it easy, everybody. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.